And so just walk me through what happened, just the whole process of first hearing the baby and then finding it.
Okay, so when I walked up, because I followed the sound of the baby crying, and when I knew where it was, I stopped right there and I told my dad, I was like, there's a baby right here somewhere in these weeds. So he backed the car up and came up there, and at that point I saw the car seat. The car seat was down over the bank. I couldn't see the baby, but I saw the car seat. So he came up there and he walked around and he went down over the bank and actually got the car seat and the baby, and he brought it up the bank to me, and I held it, and then my mom held it. And that was probably for 30 minutes until EMS arrived. And it was really bruised up and scraped up, but I think it's going to be okay from the looks of it.
And then I guess just sort of, were you guys keeping like aware of the whole situation like before?
I knew absolutely nothing. I did see on Facebook today when I was scrolling, I remember seeing pictures of the baby, but I didn't actually read into the story. So then like when I went back and saw News 13's story where they updated and said the baby was found safe, I looked at the pictures again and I was like, oh my gosh, I saw that baby today on Facebook. So then it just kind of all connected.
So, I mean, in the moment, you didn't even realize that was the missing baby. You just...
No, I just thought it was a baby. And I know today earlier when I was sitting here at my house, my dog started barking, and usually that means that a car's coming up the driveway. And when I looked out over the porch right here, I actually saw dust, and I saw like the glimpse of a gray car. And when I got up to like walk back to the back of the house to see if there was a car here, there was nobody here. But I do remember seeing something, some kind of vehicle come up our driveway.
Let's see if I can find... Let's see if there was a car description. Sorry,
He told me it was like a darker silver car.
Yeah, I saw like a Mazda. I wasn't aware of the color.
Yeah.
But I mean, just I guess sort of what's going through your head when you hear just a baby screaming in the woods, like outside your house, and then finding one?
So when my mom called me and told me she heard a baby crying, the first thing that I thought was it's probably just like an animal that sounds similar to a baby. You know, maybe a mom's left it there, you know, and it's dropped it or something, and it's just been left there to scream and cry. And so when I came down there and I actually like walked up there and I heard it, I still was trying to tell myself, oh, it's just an animal. And then I saw the car seat, and it felt surreal. It felt like it felt like an out of body experience, kind of like I was in like a movie or something. But it's still kind of, I feel like I'm still just kind of in shock from it all.
And then when people hear that a baby goes missing, like, that's just a very sort of scary situation in general, just because they can't do anything. And just, I guess, sort of, how much of a relief is it knowing that you guys were able to just find it and get it?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm a nurse actually, and when I first saw the baby, it's like my nurse instinct kind of kicked in, but then it's like a mother instinct kicked in, and it was just it was rewarding to be able to hold that baby and know that it was going to be okay. I don't know, I think that everything happens for a reason, and I think that we were definitely at the right place at the right time tonight.